Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue to take a look at the scenario where civilization starts over. In the last episode, a few things happened, few important things like the scramble for the Tibetan plateau started. In India, it's almost non-existent. And and also, yeah, you should go watch that because it was important. This episode will be important too, but let's get into it. The first thing we're going to take a look at is some no. First thing we're going to take a look at is some colonization, because there will be a Kaliningrad and a Dutch exploration group that will go on and explore more of the US. And they will go pretty far away and they will expand their colony. Yeah. But meanwhile, also California will try to find an exploration group, and this time they manage to expand and nothing bad happens. Truly cool, truly wonderful. Yeah. But then 100 people from California accidentally take this province, and they're going to get destroyed in another war. Yeah, they basically lose everything. And Kaliningrad and the Dutch will keep expanding and they will split this. Alright, this is the colonization update for them. What is France going to do? France is not doing much because they were focusing on their economy. Oh yeah, and also talk about stuff because this for Europe after the revolution, I think no wars happened at all, and it's one of the most peaceful times ever. Yeah, one. It's people are living a happy life after the revolution. Democracy is saving the world. Most people think so, and that's really good. But let's go back here where Sweden will keep going into Canada, same as France. These two are going to work together to explore more of the continent, which needs to get more explored. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, also Japan. Not that much, but they're still going to. This is all they take. Alright, North America is almost full. Meanwhile, South America, Portugal will keep exploring the Amazon rainforest. Yeah, pretty big. You also get some province in the south, but that's it. So the Unitarian Republic of Chile will decide to go south, and they will discover that there is ice here, and and now the Unitarian Republic of Chile has basically all of Chile. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Also Catalonia expands into Peru and gets some land. And also South America is becoming full. Now Let's go into Asia, because in the scramble through the Tibetan plateau. Hold up, did I not? No, I think he got saved. Yeah, it's getting big, same as Iran and also Kazakhstan. And also, yeah, this central China. Also Myanmar, it's going to get more land. India, the Himalayas are fully taken. Maybe not fully discovered, but they're taken. We did it. We filled them up. Also, I think it's time to discover Southeast Asia. Indonesia is not going to do much because they're focusing on stabilizing the Indian colony. And also they're themselves because they're a bit unstable. They also this China country, this South China it will do most of the job. And eventually see Indonesia after a while they will decide to make a pretty big exploration. And they're going, and almost the entire Southeast Asia has been filled. And that's great news. Yeah, and also, yeah, Indonesia is actually expanding really much. They will keep exploring Australia. They will also go on and launch another exploration group. That's it. This is it for now. And they're still living for now. But now let's go talk about Africa. It's the 1860s. All the major powers in Europe, so England, Portugal, Catalonia, France, the Dutch, Kaliningrad, Sweden, Russia, Crimea, the Bosphorus, and the Bari, and also Arabia, are going to, all of the leaders, they're going to meet in Kaliningrad, and there is gonna be the Kaliningrad conference. They're going to have dinner, and after that we will talk about, because they decide their claims on Africa. Oh yeah, also Scotland was there for some reason. They saw the claims of Africa. Let's go see what they do in the scramble for Africa. Okay, so Catalonia will claim Algeria, and they will start the invasion into the country. Yeah, it's only the peaceful times are only in Europe, basically. Yeah, Algeria really can't do anything to stop them. That's really sad. While Portugal is going to claim a bit of Morocco, they are going to have a bit of issues with Spain because, yeah, they're going to split Morocco at the end, but both countries want a roll of it. They're allies, but who knows, maybe, who knows. Bari, despite being a republic, is still going to claim Libya. Like half of Libya. No, not all of that, bro. Yeah, this is all. And also the Bosphorus country, which was in the conference, is going to take. They're going to peacefully split it. They're going to treat their colony fairly well. And yeah, happy end for them. Oh yeah, also Iran was there. Wait, no. This country, which is a puppet state of the Bosphorus, is going to get land. So yeah, Egypt, they're going to lose a pretty big chunk of land. And yeah, they're going to survive though. Arabia is also going to take their claims. And yeah, Egypt is another country that just doesn't exist anymore. And they were a pretty ancient country. At one point, they also had a pretty big empire. Yeah, that's sad. But they're going to get invaded by Arabia, which is also. Yeah, Ethiopia was a pretty unstable country, so they aren't going to put up much resistance. Not surprising. Surprisingly, actually, yeah, also Sudan is going to get divided up. So now, you see, surprisingly, Kenya got some land. But yeah, Arabia is not going to like that, and yeah, they're going to lose it. Oh yeah, I didn't do daily Madagascar update. We're going to do that later. So yeah, also this country is going to get added up. Yeah, basically the entire continent is getting divided. Here we see Portugal getting some land. Just no, that's not how you do it. So we got to see Catalonia get some land. And they're going to disagree here too. Wonderful, truly wonderful. And yeah, another country disappeared. You also this one. Yeah, they're going to disagree pretty much over everything. But now let's look. Okay. Now let's see what Kaliningrad wants. They are going to get Angola. Why? Because they think that place was rich. And yeah, they get that land. France also will get this. And I guess it's time for the daily Madagascar update. While the two tribes were fighting for their life, France comes, kills the other tribe. The yellow one thinks they won and celebrate, but then they get invaded. Yup. Really wonderful. So we're going to see the Dutch get Nigeria, because why not? This is all the land they're going to get. Also, Britain will cry because they wanted land, they wanted powerful land, they wanted something big because they think they're with power, but they're going to need to get some coastal land, and they're going to be angry, get really angry, because they think they are with power, even though they didn't do anything, and they're still a bit unstable. Scotland is going to be sad because they got invited but they didn't get anything. Same for Crimea, but they aren't gonna complain. But yeah, now let's see what Sweden can get. And yeah, it's basically the only option getting Kenya. Despite it being pretty much far away. So Russia tried to get a colony, but yeah, it's too late for them. But they're still going to try anyway. Nope, they ain't gonna get anything. So yeah, this is... Oh yeah, wait, South Africa. Yeah, the Russians are going to actually take the capital and they're going to get a small colony. They're going to be happy, not like very happy. And also Portugal, Iceland, Namibia. So yeah, and that's it. That's really it. They're going to get a pretty big chunk. And also France. France is getting Mozambique. And yeah. And this is the end of the scramble for Africa. Chad isn't gonna get colonized because they will join the Diamond Alliance, the one of the European democracies. Yup, they're now allies. Really cool. But it doesn't want to balkanize an ally. In this country, no one really cares about them. For the rest of the African continent, they will probably get discovered eventually. But yeah, this is it. It was a pretty important episode. The age of colonization is over. Yup, we got it. This was the final episode. We were in the 1960s when this scramble happened. But yeah, we're getting really close to 1900, which might be important for the series, who knows. But yeah, we're getting really close. So yeah, see you next time.